Hi, it's Steffi again. I am going to feed the monsters. 3 of them over there. Ellie, Tucker, Theodore. And there's Teddy. Hi! What? You want breakfast? Yes? Yes? Yeah? You want breakfast? Yeah? And they have food in their bowls and they act like they're starving. I keep their food in here so it's safe, and he tries to bump my hand when I go to scoop and she blocks. So I have to try to get it in there. Okay, I'll get it in there. And I need to give them water, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to record that. But another reason why I'm recording this, because I want to, that's dirty. I want to tell you a story. Yeah, Ellie, I want to tell Teddy's story. And, well, Teddy's story is, she was a stray cat. And what did they do? This is Teddy. And one day in spring of '09, I was in the backyard, not in this house, but up the street further. We had seen kittens playing around 2 houses down. And we knew that they were strays. We saw the mom come around. The mom went in my yard, and the father, he had such a big head. They were both black and white furred kitties, long furred. And they were very skittish with people. But anyways, we saw these kittens and we went and fed them, and she's not even eating. She's just making sure no one goes to the bowls. Well, anyways, we start bringing them food. We trespassed into a neighbor's yard, which they didn't care. We gave them food, and then there was about 5 kittens, and then a couple of days later it turned into 4, and a couple of weeks later it turned into 3, and we named her Teddy, named the black and white one Elijah, and the other one Mariah. And Mariah disappeared one week, and not too long after my birthday, in September, Elijah disappeared, and we didn't know where he was, and oops, she almost fell. And one day we went out and we found him, Elijah, the black and white one, on the side of the road. And we took him and we gave him a proper burial. And that same day it was raining, and that same day she was in the backyard on the wall, because we had a stone wall like that in the backyard, and we saw her, and that's when the day she started meowing, and she actually kind of went in the backyard and whatnot. And oops, you almost got to see me. And we fed her quite a few times, and I decided I really, really wanted her. I wanted her to, because we couldn't even touch her. She wouldn't let us get a foot close. And then one day I tracked food, and we had sliding glass doors, and I tracked food from where she was into the house, and we had closed the door, and unfortunately she bugged out and she went and tried to go out the door and she bumped her head. And I do have a video of it, but I'm not going to upload it. And after she calmed down, I kind of cornered her on the table, and I got gloves because I wasn't sure what she was capable of. She was growling and hissing. I got the gloves and I went from behind here with both hands. Hi, Ellie. And I grabbed her, and she went limp. She went limp like if you see a kitten getting carried by mommy by the back of the neck. She went limp. And I put her on my lap, and she laid on my lap, and she even started purring. And after that day, she still kind of was skittish, and as we let her in more, tricked her to come in. We tricked her to come in like at least 5 times before she actually started to come in by herself. And then by a year later, she was okay with us, and I moved here, and I went to move. I found out she was pregnant by a friend because I wasn't in the area at the time. And then May 16th I come back, and she had already given birth to the kittens, and she was still outside, and I had no clue she had the kittens. But then I moved here June 1st, I think it was June. And when I went back to go get her, it was early morning, and it was normal morning routine to feed her. So I went and I grabbed her, and I kind of assumed that maybe the babies were gone because it was a couple weeks later, and we still had no sign of the babies. And a day later, we go back to that house, and there's the kittens, all 4 of them. There was 2 girls and 2 boys. Both girls look like her. Well, apparently she's got more fur on her, and she's a little chunkier. And I meant to get rid of almost all of them, and I couldn't. So now I'm stuck with the 3 babies, which they are now 3, and she is 4, I think. Yes, she is 4. And she's the mellow, and she's the best cat I've had yet. And this one, he drives me nuts. And she's a sweetheart too. But yeah, that's the story on her. I think that's all of it. Thanks for watching.